Vixie and Small Horse, who are just chilling with animals.
Yay!
Actually, there's not a single human in this little group. There's like 3 animals, an alien, and 2 cat people.
Hey, we're people too.
It's a furry convention if I've ever seen one.
Apparently.
Chilling. Too much.
Sorry, I was blowing my nose. Yay!
Kind of chilling though.
I mean,
Alright, so what you guys doing? Like, last time... Load, damn you, load!
I believe they say it's going to be a few days before the body is ready, right?
A few days for either your death row inmates or the mechanical body. Either or.
Alright. Temporary body. Don't wait for it. With Vixie just sitting there and the badger buddy. Sit.
at
Alright. So you guys don't really have anything planned? Don't want to RP anything?
well, am I slowly starting to understand his mannerisms? Like, as some sort of, like, communication.
You know what? Roll me insight.
Fuck.
Shitter.
It's wisdom based.
Gotta find it.
Shitter.
Oh, hey, I'm actually not too bad in insight.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Through trial and error, you're able to figure out some basic yes/nos.
I don't knows, maybes.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah, that would be amongst
You know
them.
what?
Like yes, no, both, and maybe.
You know what? Do we want to go after that mime?
Is she talking to Pip right now?
I'm talking to Pip and
Alright.
the badger.
I mean, I could, but I can't cast spells.
I mean, at this point,
Not with
shit.
the verbal component.
at this point, Pip has actually gone to sleep. He's very.
Oh, well, I got Pip in my little bag.
He's a little.
Yes, send them after a sorcerer mime who probably knows Fireball with Pip. Good idea.
We're gonna
Good
need
plan,
help
great
for this.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait on that then.
Come
But
on.
I'm gonna plot ways to get this this mime with the badger.
Actually, there's a knock on your door.
Mime. Oh. it's
Who
actually-
is
oh,
it?
It can't be the mime. He made noise.
The direwolf that growls at it.
And again, oddly enough, Horse, you can't understand them. You can't hear them.
Fuck. No.
Is it the mime?
His thoughts are silent.
Just
I said, who is it?
more knocking.
Go
What the
over.
fuck? Just answer
Open
me. I say as I go open the door.
He mimes I am. As you see the mime.
I want to punch him in the face.
Punch him.
Just I'm taking the initiative.
You.
Of nothing, him not assuming anything, and I just wail on him.
You punch him in the face.
Alright, roll to punch, and I need to check something else.
Oh shit, yeah.
I'm gonna roll my 4 and see if I can help
I
you.
just have claws
You know what?
and my gun.
After you roll to slash him, since you're at close range,
Yeah.
pistol would be at disadvantage. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Well, no, like I only have claws, so I guess I go to scratch him.
Alright, you go to scratch him. That
And
one
then you
hits.
said it-
You're a
hits.
fighter, right? You have
Yeah.
multi-attack yet?
I do not remember.
mean, does she have
I got
advantage?
extra attack, yeah.
Does she have advantage because she's surprising him, or?
Sure.
Oh, okay. Want me to re-roll that, or is it fine?
Actually, he probably expected this kind of treatment.
Fair enough.
Just
you
roll
said
pause again.
He already set up
Huh?
an invisible barrier.
To advance, like at advance. No, that's at normal.
Yeah, just roll normal.
I did. That one was
Again.
normal. Oh, again.
Again.
You're attacking twice, yes?
Your second.
Yeah.
Then attack twice.
Claw, claw.
And then you said a wisdom saving throw.
Yeet. After you get
Alright.
through slashing him, he starts to do a spell of some kind. And yeah, that just barely passes. As you see him mouth words and something tries to mess with your mind. As he,
Ha! Joke's on him. It's not there.
Even more people we can't understand. Great.
as after he does that, he kind of huffs.
Damn it, she's stupid.
He just kind of huffs and it just pats Pip on the head before doing a little bow before he starts mouthing words at you.
Like mumbles way
I'm
sleeping.
gonna ready action and crouch twice to trigger the dire wolf.
I can't read lips. Is all I say.
He starts writing something in the air.
I can't read that. Is all she says. It's like I'd hand you a pen and paper, but somebody staring at the badger knocked it over.
He like gives you the I remember gesture as he pulls
give you
out
the
a mime pen and
Yeah,
paper.
badger.
Yeah, he does exactly that. He goes, I have an idea. And then he does more wordless magic. And then he starts writing in the air. And the words this time stay there.
Okay. What did I say?
Is the little one doing okay?
He fucking died.
He
You
like
work for my
points
commission.
at Pit like, this one died? He's to me.
Just taking a little nap in this little
Yeah.
baby thing.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes, he died.
he does the O face.
Oh,
It's your fault. You had to just mess with my child.
I'm gonna use my climbing speed to climb his leg. Preparing.
sick the dire wolf on him. What do you
He just writes back. You're the one that tackled me.
But you touched my child.
I was spanking him. He was being naughty.
That is not your job. I am the parent.
Then you should have spanked him beforehand.
I don't care if he's somewhat violent to people because you know what? You need to be violent sometimes. That's why I got a gun. I just pulled a gun out.
Yeah.
You sweep the entire room, including Pip, with it.
Wait, what?
It's when you point like a gun at everyone.
He writes back, so violent.
No,
Everyone's
I'm just
violent
holding
these days. Ugh. He kind of throws up his hands. And then he does some magic. As he then jumps back. Then jumps backwards as he jumps through a hole in space.
Oh my. Did he disappear or is he still there?
Yeah,
He disappears. Okay.
he just
What was that about?
he just goes, everyone's so violent these days. And then just fucks off.
Off he goes.
Bye.
I collapse. Because I was on its leg.
Yeah. What?
What horse?
It's on his leg. He
No.
disappeared. So I just fall.
No, I was saying what you typed.
Yeah, he goes through the portal.
Oh.
you're on his leg. You go with him.
You go with him.
Fuck.
Do you go
The
back
badger's
before the
gone.
portal closes?
Yeah, I want to go with them.
All right.
The
You see,
badger.
you see the badger go up the mine, who looks indignant at bad parenting and everyone being violent now, and hops backwards as he pretends to fall, going through this portal on the ground. The badger going with him, and then the badger jumps back through as it closes.
He just got kicked back out.
Jump out.
Portal opens again. Just Zerka just getting thrown
No,
through.
the hand comes out, flying to the bed.
And the guy who was acting as his escort while he was on board the ship goes, "Huh, well, I'm glad that's taken care of." And then someone bumps into him. "The fuck are you doing?" As he turns around to the guy. And then just sporadically punches him as a box of gears and sprockets and other whatnot goes flying. The other guy looks pissed too as they just start getting into a fight right then and there.
Wait, just two of the crewmen just start fighting?
Yes.
I come still holding the gun, not really pointing it. I'm just like, what's going on?
You saw this happen. The guy who was escorting this guy was just to the side of the mine.
I know,
And then-
I'm trying to not be threatening, but I'm also holding a gun, so it's also slightly threatening.
This guy bumped into me, the fucking wanker. Yeah, well, you punched me, you asshat.
Stop fighting, okay? My mortal enemy is on this ship.
Okay.
They give
Divine.
you a look like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Indeed. What are
The
you
person that doesn't talk.
Are you talking about that mom that just left?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you idiot. It's talking about the alien. You daft cunt.
You're stupid.
That is my mortal enemy, yes. The meme is what she says because she's never heard the word mime.
The beam.
Gives you a look.
4chan.
Just
It killed my child. As Pip's just sitting there, like, taking his nap.
Yeah.
the guy who escorted him gives you a look, but didn't that bloke write something about how you tackled him?
Yes, but he took my child. He was in the wrong. You do not take somebody's child.
I guess that's fair, though. He was just spanking him. Technically, he's not the
But
one that
he-
killed him.
He got Pip in the situation where Pip ended up almost dying. What the fuck is my dog doing?
Yeah, and here's the differentiating point. He got Pip into a state of almost dying. You killed him.
I was trying to protect him. I mean, I did, take most of the blow. It just so happened that Pip ended up breaking his neck in the process.
Ooh. Where'd he go, anyway? A few of us have actually been revived, and we've actually met a few of the gods we pray to. In fact, Mike here has actually seen... Oh, what was his name? The god of Forge.
Forge.
As I go to the deities list.
I mean, was she there when Pip explained where he went?
Murder. Yeah.
Okay, she kind of
Crap.
just gives a brief explanation of what Pip said.
Yeah, he went to the void of non-believers and some shit like that. I don't know.
The Wall of the Faithless.
Or-
It's actually pretty interesting.
it's kinda
You're
cool.
interesting.
But see, does she know the name of that?
You... Actually, it's kind of common-ish. I kind of figure you might know of it, but you're not exactly religious, so I guess roll me religion.
It's like knowing the word purgatory.
Let me find religion.
Yeah, Wall of the Faithless. He was stuck in that.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, you've heard of it.
Oh,
Wall of the Faithless, where there's agony for all of eternity as it continues to absorb you on a different plane.
Damn.
Oof, that's bad. I'm lucky.
Yes,
My
she
friend is
says
wor-
that's where he was all
Yeah.
faithless.
Luckily, my friend here worships Gond when he died. Oh, of course. Actually, ended up meeting Gond himself, or at least one of the angels. Ooh, she was the prettiest thing. Dude, I told
don't
you
know.
I have no chance with her. I don't care. She's a fucking angel. What are you going to do? Become a cleric and summon her? Yes.
Yes.
Good luck with
She's
that.
Just the
She's
chance
just
to see
kind-
that fine ass again. It's worth the risk.
No kidding.
Become religious for ass.
I've heard of weirder.
But she's basically like, I mean, my husband or soon to be husband's religious, but I don't even think he's really that religious. Like, she's just sitting here trying to think, is Blake religious?
Well, he curses at the gods whenever he casts a spell, and he's part of the Church of Kalimvor.
But she's like sitting here like, because she knows that
He's
he
a bit of a
lies.
scumbag.
She just knows him, and it's like, but is he religious? Like, I think he is.
Well, good luck with that. Got things to do. And get in my way again, you fucking scrub, and I promise you I'll punch your jaw clean off. I want to see you
Stop
try it, you
fighting!
asshole.
Can I just like?
They just
can I just shoot
at
the
each
gun
other
for
and
them to
walk
stop
off.
fighting?
Yeah, Pip starts to like stir as he hears their voices raise. Mm.
yeah, Pip stirs, and then you go to shoot your gun?
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yes. Damn it. All right, yeah. You just kind of tell them to stop yelling at each other, and they just kind of at each other as
My
one guy
child
starts
is trying
picking
to
up
take
his
a
stuff.
nap.
He gives like a meh as he actually starts to wet himself.
All right, time to go back to the room and change him.
By the way, what's
Starts
up with
walking away?
your room smelling like a zoo?
What do you mean?
I smell dog, and that's a badger. Was there another badger running around here?
And a spider.
Maybe.
And is that a giant spider?
Nod the badger nod.
And oh yeah, you're the one with the giant spider.
Yes.
I repeat, a zoo.
She's like, I don't know what that concept is. We're all free creatures.
What I do in the privacy of my
Well-
own room is.
I'll say that.
What does that make Blake then, though? Because he's the only human.
The straight guy?
He himself with a bag of animals, jigs.
I will say that this.
Bag of tricks.
I will say that this city does have a small zoo for some of the more common
Does
animals.
does my room beat it in comparison?
Hmm?
Does my room beat it in comparison?
No, it's part of the park, which
Okay.
and it is tended to by various druids. It's kind of an open petting thing. It's basically a petting zoo.
We're not going back to the park anytime soon.
Nope. Too traumatizing.
Oh, I know.
Just get up to the tree and has flashbacks.
He would.
And don't put them near trees.
No, just that specific tree.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
All right.
So you're going back to your room to change pet, I'm guessing? What's...
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Yeah, and I'll say at this point, with Pamela having left earlier, this taking multiple hours and all this, it's only a short time later when Pamela finally shows up at the
The ship.
ship.
It's a ship. It's a skyship.
Mm-hmm.
Are we alerted in any way that she has arrived?
Well, yes, there's a trumpet that goes off and says, "The Princess Pamela Lightwalker has arrived."
Oh yes, you definitely know. As Lavelle reaches into his coat and pulls out this little trumpet.
Here, the Princess Pamela Lightwalker, Skywalker has arrived.
Yeah, yeah, and you hear that. Yeah, and you basically hear that from underneath the deck as the guy goes, "You don't have to do that every single time."
Oh, she
Just
just
in my contract. So.
Are you
Is she entering
kidding?
an
I
empty day?
love it. I want you to do that in every room I enter, but then I wouldn't have any friends.
You'd still have Storm because she's like, ooh, trumpet.
It's very true.
Oh yeah, and your low roll on the con save, you've definitely had a headache for a little bit. It ain't migraine, but it's definitely a headache.
This is
Time to sip some of that oxycodone.
Sippy sip.
so good.
All right, do you have the animal drink it, or do you do it yourself?
I'll have the animal drink it, because last time I drank it directly, I almost died.
Yeah.
All right, you feel soothed, for lack of a better term, as your psychic abilities act up, for lack of a better word.
Yay. Moving on down. Prepared. Meet Pamel.
Alrighty. So
Yeah.
you go up to Pamela in your badger form.
Crouch twice.
What?
Dire wolf that attacks.
Yeah, it's like what? I don't really have a lot of time to deal with you right now, Luella Azoka.
Badger thing.
Yeah. What do you want? Really? What have you done this time? And he like
No, just-
mimes at her, and I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake! Yeah, write it down.
I'll write it down. Hello.
Yeah.
Storm just comes in. I heard mime.
What? Why would you? Yes, I said. Could you just mime it?
Yeah, wait, no, that's bad.
She's
no,
just
right.
angry. Like I thought I heard mime.
I'll just
Hello.
raise one of the paws and just like wave it.
Could you explain what's happening to Luella? What's she been doing?
Badger.
Badger. Why I like talk to her. Like, why don't you just get a creature who can talk? You stupid fuck.
Just the badger just flips him off.
Yeah.
No, I show them. I show them the bag, and now it's empty.
What does that mean? I don't know.
Bag of tricks.
Other bag of tricks. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have any creatures you could talk with. Weren't you provided with like a tiefling body or something? A drow body?
I thought it was like half orc or something.
Drow body.
Drow body. And like, didn't you get a body? What the hell? What happened to it?
I'm just gonna just wave it off like, oh, it vanished.
Of course it
Fine.
did. You know, if you're going to constantly get yourself in this position, I'm not going to help you. I don't know what you want from me anyway. I have actually more important things to do right now. And she just, like, walks by you and proceeds to go to her room to have a think about what her next move will be.
Wait, I have to tell you why Pip's in a backpack.
Oh,
Okay.
oh yes. Oh, isn't
As
he?
you see her just running up to you with
Excuse me,
him in this little baby
I will
backpack.
communicate with this creature. As he then starts miming things at you. And it's kind of ridiculous in that way that you know he's not actually trying. It's like
The sarcastic.
fins on the side of the face, bunny ears. He's just fucking around.
Yeah, the pretend sign language. Yes.
And then pretends to stare at Zoka for a minute. I can't understand him. Anyways, you guys were saying?
Oh, yes. Doesn't Pip look adorable? Oh, he's snapping his little baby harness.
He is.
You do realize there's, like, piss running down you, right?
I thought I changed him.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought that was the dog, Lavelle says.
Use the paper wrapper the diaper came in. Threw away the diaper.
Speaking of, that dog isn't house trained, and with so many other animals in the room, you hear the sound of liquid hitting something.
God damn it!
Looks like
Who's
Pip's,
peeing?
looks like Pip's
You go
not the only
inside,
one.
you see the dire wolf currently pissing on your bed. Just one leg over it. And it's a big old
It's
streak.
Blake in it.
It's a large creature. Blake
It's
has
like
his
it's
own
Blake in the bed.
room. Blake has his own room.
Peeing on Blake.
He is mine.
Bye.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just
Direwolf.
pissing on your bed.
No, no, no! I say as I like start kind of just like smacking his snout.
Yeah, looks
I'm
like
gonna growl at the dire wolf.
look like Pip is not
He
the
kind
only
of
one.
growls at you. Remember, this is still a wild animal.
I know, but
Wow, looks like
He's-
Pip's not the only one who wets the bed, huh? What?
But yeah,
On
he's in a
earth?
little baby harness.
Oh, yes, he is. What?
He
okay.
died.
Right. Let's just deal with the big what? Never mind. Let's just deal with the wolf right now. We can't just have this wild creature roaming the place doing shit.
I mean, it's the Badgers, so I don't know what to do with it.
Zoka, would you get rid of this beast for us?
Can't.
detach and attach to the dire wolf.
Yeah, he's like miming that he can't do anything, and I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake! And then I'll let cast sleep on the dire wolf to see if it can.
Actually, that doesn't seem to be necessary, as Zoka seems to have taken up residence in the dire wolf. As the badger body he just had just slumps over to the side and doesn't move.
God damn it!
Attached to it.
Stop pissing on my bed.
As soon as I take control, it stops pissing.
Thank you. Now clean it up.
Just licks it up. Fuck.
Do it.
You know, if you had prestidigitation, you could clean it up easy.
I don't have that.
I.
Zoka does! With no fingers
Pam
and
was
no
like,
mouth.
Pam was like, yeah,
Congrats.
I have prestidigitation, but I don't really want to touch that. I'm
You
like,
don't need
Grab
you don't need
portions of the bed sheet
prestidigitation.
that
Please,
weren't
it's
chewed on.
Betsy.
oh, fine. Only because it's you. And
Thank
she
you.
goes, cleans your mattress
It-
for you.
Takes you 2 or 3 times, but you're able to do it.
Ugh. Now I'm gonna have to wash my hands like at least 5 times now.
I appreciate it.
Anyway,
I don't believe that's how magic works, Mom.
you saying it didn't work? You're saying I touched this?
Lavelle is saying that he's pretty sure you don't have to touch it for you to do prestidigitation.
She like looks at her hands because she did in fact touch it, and it's like, fuck.
Here's a cloth for you, Mom. He pulls out a little
wet
pocket
wipes,
hank-
the fucking thing. Yeah, she washes, cleans her hands as best she can. It's like, oh, that's. Why does no one
You
tell
were
me
saying-
these things?
I didn't know, is what Storm says.
Anyway,
But yeah, want to hear about Pip's accident?
His bedwetting or dying? What do you mean?
The dying.
oh yeah. Go ahead, sure.
So she tells us the circumstances of events that she said earlier, blaming the mime essentially, and that she was just trying to save Pip.
Yeah, the story from her her being in the best light as possible, I'm sure. It's like,
Yes.
oh, that's outrageous.
But no, that's how she sees it. So
Absolutely. She didn't endanger her child at all.
we just went to the park to climb in the trees.
Yeah.
It's the mime's fault for trying to parent my child.
This big shitty mime with his sailor tattoos and
He came here and I
whistled
punched
at
him in the
me
well, I
and-
clawed him in the face.
grabbed my ass and fucking. My word,
I
that's.
scratched him in the face though.
And that sounds
You
terrible.
know, after I saved my child.
That sounds terrible, Storm. I'm sorry I wasn't around to help you. Are you okay now? Is everything fine?
I mean, I haven't healed completely because I haven't rested because I've been taking care of Pip. But as long as Pip's okay
Oh,
and alive, I'm good.
oh, absolutely. He is a precious little Finn, and the Pamel pats
He is.
him on his head. He said, "Well, I actually have a lot of important stuff to do. Are you? I assume you just want to settle in and get Finn's back to normal after your
Yeah.
experience. I may ask for your help a little later, but in the meantime, I have to do a bit of thinking for my own issues."
Okay, good luck with that. Thinking's hard for me.
I'll wave with the paw, or at least I'll try to.
Pamela will try
Oh,
not
she
to
waves
say.
with.
Oh, she waves Pit's paw.
Yeah, I just waved Pip's paw at Pamela like, bye.
Ah, bye. Oh, you're the cute little. She closes the door behind her and goes to her room to think. Fucks. And you guys are like, now what? We don't have anything to do with our lives.
Pretty much.
We made characters without motivations. Yeah.
I have motivation. Can't exercise them yet.
Storm's just here, man.
Yeah, she's here for
She
the
does
ride.
whatever
She's
comes.
fine.
If I could
She
talk,
does whatever comes her way.
if I could telepathy.
And right now she's nurturing her child, so there's not much she can do besides taking care of Pip right now.
Absolutely.
And babying him.
All right,
Well,
then I guess we'll round out this particular day with you guys go and do your own things. Pamela thinks Vixie's just worried over Pipsqueak. LaVale is standing ready with Pamela for Pamela just in case, and Zoka barely fits through doors anymore because he's attached to a large creature.
He is Wolf. You could just go pee on other people's beds.
No, it's not. It's not what I do.
Go find the mine's room and pee on him.
Grab them and eat them. Crunchy.
Go pee on the mime.
Yeah,
Oh. Go to the
All right.
bathroom
Damn
and resume the pee.
Could you just get a character who could talk to us, you stupid...
Could have gotten the mime, but we pussied out and didn't find him.
Actually, I would say if you did end up getting the mime,
It's true.
you wouldn't be able to talk anyways.
That's good, actually.
I'd have hands. I could cast message.
You'd have thumbs.
But you still have to speak with message, far as I'm aware, or do you have to think with that?
I'm not sure. I don't know if I require poems or not. Spooter. Oh wait, no, it's just a free cantrip.
Why?
Uh,
Out
yeah.
of character, why did you get rid of your body?
Cause it's Merlin lent it to me. I don't want to be in debt to him.
Oh, I see. At least there was an actual reason. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you just go back to the council and ask them for a new body. Fuck.
Yeah, just waiting. Go to my room, check out the eggs I got.
That's a good point.
Alright.
Are we doing something about those eggs? Do we have to...
Oh
put
yeah,
them
I
in
guess
a...
I should go talk to.
I'll train up the blink dog if I can as a dire wolf.
No, like,
Alright.
do we have to put them in a hatchery or something?
The little
Just put them in
pamphlets
the
you
water.
got, yeah, the little pamphlets you got, basically, it has like 4 steps on it. It's like, get like a bucket of water, heat up said water, stick egg in water.
Hard boil the egg.
Sounds delicious.
And that's basically your steps. Just that's everything in its entirety for them, really.
More animals to add to the menagerie. I can't pronounce the word.
Exactly.
I can't.
I guess
trust
I could
people.
go talk to Merlin about the second debt.
The second debt.
Oh, yeah,
They had
'cause-
to revive Pip. They had to try and revive Pip a second time.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, he had a broken neck. Bringing someone back to life doesn't rid you of your injuries.
Oh, so you rejected it the first time.
You're still missing an arm. So when they brought him back, he kind of still had a broken neck.
Oh my god.
That's what regeneration was for.
Well, like, yeah,
Eh.
that's with the regeneration, but he also denied the first bring back to life or whatever, so
Yeah. So 350 gold on top of whatever a resurrection is worth.
yeah. And I know that he was gonna take, like, he's probably gonna want something else I have.
Yeah, Pep's worth it.
Pip is.
I will.
He finally comes out of the. You go looking for Merlin, and he's currently just still in the council chambers.
I'll wait.
All right. It takes like
Pip.
another hour. This goes on from when Zoka first started up the council meeting till like almost dark. And finally Merlin comes out. Yes, finally. I can move forward with my plans. Yes.
Merlin!
As long as no one interrupts me in the next couple
Who are you again?
You not remember me? And she points at Pip as like, you don't remember us?
Give
No,
me
I
a
don't.
moment. Thinking. Oh yes, you're the cat people are let on board.
Yeah. You're the
You also
diggers
saved
that
my
are on
child.
board.
So, what exactly do you need from me?
My child's okay. Look at him.
Yeah,
Pip, do like a little dance.
he's like
I still say his body should be donated to science.
Pip's like sucking his thumb in his sleep. He's very adorable right now. He's fucking.
But he's so cute when he's asleep. I'm not gonna donate him.
It's
I-
a bag like a punching
So,
bag.
what is this? I have many modifications to make, many things to build. I'm going to be pulling an all-nighter for quite some time.
So wait, does this mean he remembers that I owe him? Like, I'm asking out of character.
You don't know.
I doubt Vixie would connect that. I mean Storm.
Is there a way I can roll to see
Yeah,
if
that reminds
she
me. Let
can
me
tell
back that
he...
I guess roll insight.
Yeah.
Okay. Because, like, she kind of doesn't want to have to pay him if she doesn't have to.
Oh, I still owe you. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I'd forgotten until now. Thank you for reminding
Yeah, I don't want to say it. That's why.
me. You are right to assume you do not want to be.
And let's roll that history.
Ooh.
You rolled a fucking 2.
What the fucking do?
He's eyeing your coin purse.
No.
He thinks about it for a moment. Something about resurrection. Oh yeah, he came back to life.
Yeah.
Oh yeah!
I'm
Didn't
happy
he
to
make
have him
awesome
back.
regeneration?
What?
No.
Yeah.
She just says, like, no.
Is that a deception roll?
He thinks on it for a moment. No, I'm pretty sure you needed regeneration. At least for a broken neck. Believe me, I've had that one happen a time or two. Which is why I use reincarnation. It gets rid of the body and creates a new one.
Can I use deception to try and fool him that I already paid it?
Sure.
Don't you remember?
Damn it.
That's pretty good, actually. Better than him.
Oh, good. So you paid that off. And
Yeah.
oh yeah, something about a second resurrection.
I don't know what you're talking about. Don't you remember that we only needed one?
Sure, whatever you say. More important things to do anyway. Odious, clear up my schedule. I'm not to be bothered for any reason.
Yeah. He doesn't care. He's too busy to deal with you.
Okay.
He seems, apparently.
So many other things to do. So many things to tweak.
So many life forms to torture needlessly. Anywho, apparently
Yes.
you don't have to do anything for him.
Yay!
So yeah.
So this
Yeah.
means I don't have to pay him. Nice.
Yeah, pretty much. And I will say that if you're leaving him alone without anything else, he'll just go off and like wander off somewhere as he'll be muttering to himself. And
Yeah, I'm not gonna
you will
follow
be in
him.
for a few days. If you go to his office, you'll see "Do Not Disturb" under threat of torture, and yeah, and you'll see in engineering bay, "Do not enter mad scientist at work."
It's like got its own little hazard symbol and everything. Mad scientists at work, holding up beakers and shit. So yeah, Pep's just like sucking his thumb, and he's still asleep and cute, and there's not
I guess
much.
I'll go lay him down then so he can sleep.
Okay. I mean, I'll roll like a d4 to see how long he's going to sleep for, I guess. 3 hours. So how long's it been so far since he fell asleep?
Oh yeah, it's been plenty of time.
Oh, right. Then I guess Pit like wakes up and it's like, oh. Is he able to move around, or is he still in a harness, or what's happening?
He's still in the harness, but you have a climbing speed. You can literally climb up and down her.
Oh yeah, he's not going to do that. As I said, he's pretty happy and
He likes it.
He's starting to like it. He wakes up going, Mommy?
Yes?
I just wanted to know you were there. What happened?
Nothing. I paid Merlin back for saving your life.
Oh, that's good. And he moves around so he's like facing you to give you like an embracing hug, like an affectionate, like, oh, I'm so happy you're here.
Oh, yay! I hugged my child back. So have you learned anything from this experience?
Yeah. I'd forgotten though. Oh, that was it. I learnt that I'm gonna be a good boy from now on.
That's good. And what does it take to be a good boy?
I don't know.
Pissing off mines.
Oh, that was it. Don't throw stuff at people.
That's good.
This is going to be a lot of resurrection spells later.
Well,
before he's approaching anything, approaching a normal human being.
well, I mean, sometimes it's good to throw stuff or, attack. Just don't attack innocent people.
I won't. I'm going to be a good boy, and I'm gonna join the Church of Glunfor. I don't want to go back to that hell place again. It was scary.
You're gonna be just like your dad?
Dad's a Glunfor worshipper? Yeah! I'm gonna be just like him.
Alright, then whenever he wakes up at some point, you can ask him about it.
Absolutely. And he like fidgets round and notices that you must have changed him at some point, and he's like, am I wearing a diaper?
Well, not exactly a diaper, but very close.
Yes!
What am I? Yeah. What?
She just pats him. It's like, it's easier, okay, honey?
Okay.
He just accepts it.
Like, just don't tell Luella.
I won't tell Luella.
Speaking of Luella, you haven't seen Luella, Blake's mother, or Blake for quite some time now.
Yeah,
It's almost
Part of me's like, want to go see Luella, Pip?
yeah. Well,
Let's go.
it's like, wait, aren't you gonna take me out of this diaper first?
She won't notice the diaper. I put pants on over it.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, better not.
I cut a little tail hole in the diaper.
Yeah, where's the Luella Gunzo? We've not seen her the whole session.
All right. I guess as you go to visit Luella, you go to the guest quarters for on board this ship where Blake's mother is currently staying for her week off.
Yeah, absolutely. Makes sense.
Only like 2 or 3 more days, but still. Oh, it seems we have guests. Do your best to calm down, dear. I know you've just had dessert. I'm gonna be Hokage.
Son of a
That was
bitch.
Hokage.
Of course you are, dear. Just try to calm down. Of course I am. Ooh, what's this?
Is this Luella doing that?
She likes
Yes.
Or just some kid?
Well, they changed personalities. It's great.
Now she's on stable ground with. Now that Luella's on stable ground, give or take, with someone who has been shown not to hurt her, is, I guess, motherly, and with no one else really to attach to, except maybe Pip. Yeah, she's kind of sticking with Blake's mother for the time being, at least until the council can figure out what to do with it. What to do.
Hoping.
Pip like turns around and reaches towards Luella, like.
Yeah, and the door finally opens as you see Luella kind of running around, and you see like globs of what looks to be remains of cotton candy
Oh, wow.
around her mouth, and like even little fluffs of it in her hair. She's just kind of running around the room, like going, "Ooh, what's this? Ooh, what's this? Yay, it's Pip!" And then she like runs up to you, Storm, like starts hopping up and down, trying to get Pip, trying to get into the thing with Pip. Like, "Hey, Pip, hold on, can I get into it?"
Okay. And Pip was like, he was about to climb out, but as soon as she jumps in, it's like they're just like playfully grabbing each other, like trying to swing or something. I don't know.
At this point, they're currently trying to climb all over you, because she doesn't have a natural climbing speed. Luella's poorly doing it.
I guess.
I'm just letting this happen. She's just letting these two kids crawl all over her.
Yeah, they're just
Just
like
Yeah, they're just
like,
playing.
aw, they're so happy.
literally climbing around you. That's great.
Yay, Pip's back. Can I go play with Pip? Can I go play with Pip? Can I Pip?
Yeah. Can we?
Yes, you may.
Yay.
Just try not to run into any more people. The last one looked very angry. Yay!
And try to. And I say to Pip, and try to be careful, okay?
I will. And
Yay!
like,
Don't throw stuff at people.
No, never. Me? He like grabs Luella's hand and they run off to go fuck up shit.
Blake's mother smiles. Blake's mother, who was smiling and looking supportive, suddenly just wearily sits back into a chair she had pulled out, the smile dropping. I forgot how hard it was to take care of a child.
Out of nowhere, a cup of coffee and cigarettes comes out. It's fucking...
Yeah, I definitely never really had to take care of a child, so it's a new experience for me with Pip.
At least he didn't die today. Like,
So, what brings you over to my little corner? Oh, and have you seen my son? I don't know where he is currently.
I think he's still asleep because I haven't seen him for a minute.
Hmm. I suppose I'll have to go to his room later. But for right now, she kind of cricks her back. I think a nap would do nice. I tried.
Oh yeah,
I didn't get much sleep. She kept tossing and turning nightmares.
that's not surprising though, seeing as what she's gone through. I'm scared Pip might have some later.
You definitely will.
Oh? What happened to Pip?
He died.
Uh,
Just spits out the
pardon?
coffin.
She just nervously says,
Pardon, could you repeat that? I don't think I heard you correctly.
Sounded like you
"He
said
died. He died."
She just gives you a look like, what? Okay, now I have to know the story about this. She stands up, pulls out a little chair, and goes over to beside the door to pull a handle where it rings a little bell. Upon
What?
she gets up, pulling out a chair for you,
Okay.
the door, pulls a handle, and you hear a little ringing inside the room as a cabin boy comes by real quickly. Could you fetch me and my companion some tea? Of course, sir. Of course, ma'am. Right away, ma'am. And he's off. Now then, if you could start from the beginning.
Okay. And she goes through the whole thing of, well, Pip wanted to go to the park, so we get to the park, and we were climbing trees, and then this mime, and she doesn't mention the part where Pip was throwing eggs at him.
Of course.
Like, this mime just came up this tree and started spanking Pip, and I was trying to defend my child from being taken from me and being assaulted. And so
That-
I tried to jump out, like, at the mime and get Pip, but in the process, we fell, and whenever I was trying to shield him, he still got his neck broken.
That's awful, though. That does. Although that does sound strange. Why would a mime attack for no reason?
We don't know. All I know is that Pip wanted his hat and thought he was getting the mime's hat.
No.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it was an angry mime because he came back and I caught him.
Did he
I-
seem aggressive when he came back?
Definitely, is what she says in her mind of events.
Came to my house and tried to assault me.
Did you happen to attack him first?
No, she says.
Of course not. Just grabbed my son and tried to assault me.
He tried to assault my son for no reason.
That doesn't sound like something someone would do for no reason.
Come on. It's got to be times where Blake has been in that position.
Yeah, that's what I say.
People just hate kids for
Actually-
some reason.
Actually,
up,
he was
what?
pretty
I'm-
well behaved and pretty liked. Though, he did go around doing scams, unfortunately. But it got him a place in a church, so.
So see? And I mean, now it's an experience for him, and now he is a member of the church. Sort of. He believes somebody, at least.
Although, I'm curious, what did Pip learn from it?
Not to throw stuff at strangers.
You're going to go through a lot of money before your child learns much.
That kind of sucks, because I'm kind of broke, is
Unfortunately,
all she says.
fortunately, your husband's loaded. So it's
Well, I suppose I could tell you. Well, I suppose. Unless you have something better to do, we could pass we could pass the time saying stories of what we know.
Sure.
After all, it's been a while, and I haven't seen my son for so long. What can you tell me about him?
I mean, I did save him from almost dying once. We were in
Oh.
hell, essentially.
Oh,
Yeah. She just says, like, remembering it.
you're not very good with details, are you?
No,
No.
I've got a gun.
Ah,
I've got a gun.
ah.
She's just sitting here realizing her future daughter-in-law's kind of a fucking
Pointing
idiot.
at her directly.
She's just like, do I really want this person as my daughter-in-law? She's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, pretty much.
She's a fucking idiot.
I
mean,
Whatever
But
makes
Blake
Blake's
is with
happy,
the
I
kid.
guess. Oh, sorry.
about this point, the cabin boy comes with like a tea set. 2 cups, some saucers, a platter.
We're gonna need something stronger. Whiskey.
she's like, you know what?
I'm sorry to interrupt as she looks at the cabin boy, but could you go get something a mite stronger? A bottle of alcohol, perhaps?
Like, give me
As-
vodka.
Vodka in
As the
tea.
cabin boy goes, sure. Be back soon? He's not entirely sure about this.
He's not sure where it escalated.
Everything seemed fine last time.
So, dear, now that I'm getting to know you a bit better, what exactly do you think of my son?
Well, his
I
penis
mean-
is really. It just goes into the sex details.
I'm trying to remember what I say about Pamela's dad.
He's built or something.
Oh, I'm just like, well, I mean, he's built.
Oh,
Not as much as Pamela's dad, but you know.
Jeez, man.
ah,
And she's just like, wait, what? Who?
King
You're-
Orca, you know.
pardon, who is that?
Pamela's my best friend from childhood.
Ah, the, tiefling, yes?
Yes.
Ah, yes. And her father? I don't think I've ever met him.
King Orkai.
Yeah, that dude.
Huh. I don't think I've ever met him in person.
Well, you
Well,
won't.
and she just kind of whispers, well, he's really built.
You would know
If
him
you
if you
get
saw
a
him.
chance.
Definitely
wink,
fuck
wink.
him. Yeah, she was invited to the ball. Did she not attend? I think,
She was there briefly,
I guess she
but-
didn't meet him.
Probably not enough to meet him.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
Oh.
if you want, I can ask Pamela to set you up.
Oh, are you talking about that tall tiefling fellow? I've never actually seen him with his shirt off.
You know, initially I was
I got to
hoping.
see it all.
Initially, I was hoping Luella's dad and him would hook up, but okay.
Oh, so then, tell me more about yourself. And then you hear Lola going, "You can't catch me! You can't catch me!" Just fueled by a sugar high. Just yow. You see Pip coming by. Energy definitely flagging, despite being tabaxi
Yeah,
due to a few reasons. But
I mean, he's like
Yeah.
suffering stat losses of 4 something, right, across the board, and he's like, yeah.
Four.
I mean, at the moment, she is just really dominating him on strength
She
and
has a
speed.
sugar high, and he's been resurrected.
Yeah.
She's running circles around this motherfucker.
This ends up pinning him to the ground. Like,
I win.
eh. Yeah. Oh.
Tag, you're it. Yow.
Okay.
So much energy. What it's
That
like.
they do.
I remember what it's like to have that kind of energy.
Yeah, it's been.
Oh. You were saying?
Oh, I was gonna say it's been a while, but then she kind of thinks about it, like, well, not really. I still have a lot of energy.
More so than I do, dear. Now, tell me more about yourself. I'm actually curious about the woman. My son has chosen for himself.
She's like, well, what do you want to know?
Before she freaking realizes and
Yes.
doesn't ask, he picked a woman? Who's that?
She's like, well, what specifics do you want to know?
Yeah.
Because she doesn't really know, like, how to.
Well, I
You're
was a
not
former
very good at
bandit, and my
socializing.
dad abandoned me, disowned me, and
No, he didn't.
I suppose we can start with something simple. Your life goals, a few of your experiences, what you're doing, what you plan on doing, what you're currently involved in. A couple of your specialties. Just things. Things hobbies perhaps, shared experiences you might be able to share, and
I mean, I don't know. She's like, I wouldn't say I really had life goals. I just kind of end up in situations and go with it.
that's
She's like, go ahead.
give me a moment.
mm.
Then I pop in and I